Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because y'all know what it is. Y'all know I post frequently. Alright, y'all, we jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing it Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. I spill hot tea over there to members only, so make sure y'all go check that out. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, Miss She Left Me Left Long is out and about seeking revenge on Big Ivori. So, Big Ivori was in Milwaukee, a.k.a. Mill City, a.k.a. Miss She Left Me Left Long. Now, Ivori had put up on her story earlier that it was some setups, but she stayed ready. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, okay, maybe, I don't know this to be true. Maybe Zeus called Mel, because as we know, at the auditions, Natalie was looking for people to get in the paint with Ivori. So maybe they end up getting in contact with Mel, and they might have told her, hey, we're at this location. Maybe the house is getting boring, and they needed somebody who they knew was going to come in and do what needed to be done when it came to Ivori. Maybe. Just maybe. But also, Mel probably seen that Ivori was in her city. People probably was tagging her and letting her know, hey, your op is in your city. You need to get that. You need to get on that. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, she got the green light about where they were going to be. And she was like, hey, I'm going to give a surprise today. Now, Ivori probably seen that Mel was outside of the club. So she's telling her and taunting her, come get me. And ends up showing, hey, I'm in your city. What's up? Now, apparently, whose ever club they were at got notice of what Mel was trying to do. And they said they're not going for that. All these people ain't paid their money to get in here. We are not about to have you ruining over some TV stuff. If you're that pressed about TV stuff, you and her should get on the same show and rock out. But what you're not going to do is rock out in my club. So Mel ends up posting, Zeus got me in, y'all. It wasn't them. It was Milwaukee hating on me. My own city. That's sick. I don't necessarily feel like the city was hating. More so for me, most likely the city didn't know what was going on as far as like the security and everything. They probably really old, so they probably didn't know even, what was going on or nothing. And probably the girls was in the line like, ooh, Mel here, oh my God, Mel finna rock out, da-da-da, and they just talking about it amongst themselves, but they're talking about it very loud to where security can hear. And security might not have been going for that because they understood that this means like quote-unquote trouble. Like, mind you, Mel could have easily went to jail. Easily. Like, you're not a part of production. If you go over there trying to bother them folks and everything, saying, what's up, da-da-da, I'm sure Natalie now would have been like, oh, who's this? She's coming to bother us. Like, we had to get on that. Like, y'all remember at the audition, I just seen this clip of when Tasiki was trying out for baddies and Natalie got up and was playing like she was on there. I believe as though they would have all did that. Like, oh, no outsiders. Nah, we weren't finna do that, da-da-da. And then, too, like, just the club in general, they don't want y'all coming there thinking y'all finna fight in that club. Everybody ain't paid all this money and they get it shut down because you didn't want to keep it left long. Like, no, they're not gonna do that. So I don't necessarily feel like the city was hating. I think it was more so just protecting like the money they invested, also the money that the people invested. Mind you, they gave Zeus so much money to come to their club, and put on a show, and they might not have recouped all their money yet. So yeah, I'm like them. I'd be danged if I allow somebody to come in and mess up what I got going on. And mind you, when one fight break out, then multiple break out. No, ma'am, I'm not going for it. Y'all do all that outside of my club. No, you're out of here. So I believe as though maybe she got in or she got to the door. They was all want her to be there, da-da-da-da. But like I said, once management or whoever owned the club got word of what she most likely potentially was going to do, they said, no, get out my club. And I don't blame them. If I sat up there and paid for a ticket to come see the baddies, I don't care who they got beef with, girl. The beef is not here at the club when I just paid $30-$40 for a ticket. Okay? You gonna leave me left alone and let me sit up here and dance and have me a good time? Drinks are on them, never on me. I'm gonna give somebody my phone so they can record themselves so I can have it in my memories. You tripping. You need to back up. You need to get back. Ivory gets word that Mel is not able to do her big one in the club, so Ivory ends up taunting Mel, saying, can't get in, ... in your city, cause I'm here. Move over. Now, honestly, like I said before, I don't believe it had anything to do with the girls. I think it's all about the money that these people have not recouped just yet at their door, depending on what time she came. Maybe if it was almost over, hey, I got my money. Hey, go in there and do your big one. But you do have to think about it. If they sprung out and started fighting, that's bottles being on the ground. That's liquid. Like, a lot of things can happen when a fight breaks out. So I believe as though it's really not about either of the girls. I think it's about the money, and I think it's about keeping the people inside safe. Mind you, after y'all get done all that fighting, y'all not gonna clean that stuff up. Zeus is not finna get him extra money to clean that stuff up. No, so I would have kicked you out too. But taunting her is crazy. And I do think in this case, Ivory had the upper hand as far as like being like, ha, you outside the club and you can't even get in. Let's go, type of timing. And she did look cute, but I believe as though if Zeus wanted to really get in there, have Mel come to surprise Ivory or whatever, I think they could have did it in a better way than having her come to the club. Maybe they could have did it after the club where Mel comes to the house or something. I don't know. They just could have did it better. I don't think nobody who owns a club was going to be going for free storylines on their watch, and I wouldn't either. So yeah, I do think Mel needs to get that. I'm happy that she did go out there just a little bit to show, hey baby, she's on timing every time it comes to Ivory. I like that. But if Zeus let you in, Zeus should have gave you a pass to the house or something. Y'all go to the beach or something. They could have made a scene up for you. They could have put y'all in a controlled environment if they felt as though they needed that for their show. We've seen them do that before when it came to Krishan's little puppets on the screen at one point. They was able to put them in a controlled environment and let Tasiki get that. So I believe as though they should have put Mel and Ivory in a controlled environment and let them get that. But like I said before, if she would have came in there and did all that in the club, I absolutely believe that all them would have got her. Like, mind you, you wouldn't have just got into it with Ivory. Like, I really believe that other people would have started jumping in it, because from what I see, like, when they go out and everything like that, why would they allow y'all to play with them? I'm sure if one person fight, they all fight. And maybe not everybody, but I'm sure it would have been a collective of people that would have helped Ivory out if they felt as though you need to get that, because maybe some of them don't know who you are, or just they would have felt as though you was a fan who was trying to be funny. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was Natalie who was doing something on a mic and a fan snatched the mic from her or tried to, and Natalie threw the mic at the fan. When they feel as though the fans or people who came with malicious intention come up there and want to show out on them, they start showing out right back. They start letting it be known that they're baddies first, and they'll get in the paint with any of y'all. So I think that's more so what happened. I don't think that was a great idea on Mel's part, because it seemed as though Mel was there by herself. So I do believe it wouldn't have went in her favor like she maybe thought it was going to be, with it just being her and Ivory getting there one-on-one. But like I said before, if you're at my club, baby doll, you was not finna mess up my club trying to redeem yourself or trying to get your one off, okay? Y'all was not finna play and have a storyline be about my club and how y'all ain't got to find in my club, and I ain't recouped all my money yet. And all these people ain't paid their money, and they here to have a good time, and you want to deal with the drama. Once again, go get yourselves on a show together where y'all can handle that. A Bad Blood or sit down on Zeus, or now that's TV. Figure it out. But one thing y'all not gonna do is come in my club and ruin my club. But it does seem as though since Mel couldn't get to Ivory, some other girls did. Maybe some fans, I think. I would say these are supporters of Mel. So it seems as though they got Ivory once Ivory got out the club. Look at them. Teamwork make the dream work. So Ivory ends up posting, they got me. Well, they got my wig, not me. Well, it don't matter. A wig is still a trophy. So it does seem like Milwaukee had Mel's back to an extent. It seemed like the girl said, if you can't get her, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her for my sis. You can't be in my sis's city and not get guys. So it seems like everything got handled. Okay, but that's all I really got for y'all in this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thinking. Do y'all feel like Mel did too much or she did enough? Do y'all feel as though the wig is a trophy? What do y'all think? I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.